Interestingly enough, what y'all feeling about my man Lil Yachty's album? I tweeted out today that his what the fuck is that? Hold on. Oh, this is a prank. I was about to say, what the fuck? Somebody's got me suspended type shit. Oh, all right, never mind. That was a prank. Did y'all see that? Oh man. Yeah. What y'all think about Yachty's album though? Real talk. So his projections went up. Usually that's signs that people are feeling it, but his projection was kind of low, first of all. His projections initially was 24K. I don't know. I think Yachty's been an interesting spot in his career for a while. Yachty, I think is a dope creative, but he's from that 2018 clout era or 2016. Like he's one of the founding fathers, really. Clout era, where all of those people have huge like fan bases that kind of drag their career no matter what happens. If we think about Uzi, if Uzi drops today, he's definitely selling over 100,000, right? And I know we're talking about sales. I'm talking about sales just because I want to talk about consumption, right? Because I do think Yachty has tried to improve his craft. I think he's tried to go left field. I think he's tried to be different, and I think he's definitely a trendsetter when it comes to that. At least from the group of rappers that he came from. So he's done what all the great one of those guys have done. Same with Uzi, right? But Uzi has just a bigger fan base. Uzi gonna set up 100,000. Yachty's doing not Yachty. 21 is doing a fucking album with Drake, and you can say Kodak, but Kodak is just Kodak, nigga. That's just a street nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. And Kodak's still gonna sell. Actually, Kodak sold like 35 last time, did he? Something like that. I don't know, man. But Yachty. Yachty was really at one point really kind of closely put next to Uzi, and it's been interesting kind of watching his career, and I don't think it's for lack of him making good music, because I think he's gotten a lot of people have said like he's been making some good shit. You get what I mean? Like I think his last project was also kind of, for the people who heard it, was kind of well received. And I don't know, he's not selling too crazy anymore, but he was projected to sell 24K. That went up to 35K, which means that looked like people probably, caught on and they're listening a little bit, which I think is good for Yachty. So what did y'all think about the project? Somebody said y'all don't fuck with the fact that he was trying to do other genres. Somebody said for the no, really. I think Yachty's music just isn't consumed in mass anymore. That's just what it is. Like in 2018 or 2016 to 2018, even if you didn't like Yachty, you would give it a spin, right? I think now Yachty's music is consumed by Yachty's fans solely. I think Uzi's music still is consumed by the masses, but even then, Uzi has a bigger fan base. You got to realize, like, I could tell by sales who's buying shit, right? I could tell when a nigga sold the album to his core audience and when that nigga's album sold to, casuals and his core. Yo, Pellas, listen, man, we've moved on from the Andrew Tate stuff, bro. Okay, maybe the prosecutors are corrupt, bro. Can't keep talking about it all day. Somebody says 24 to 35K means the label is buying sales. Grand Wizard said it was a good album. Somebody said, nah, it was terrible. How we go from Michigan boat boy to that? I don't know. Again, from everything I'm hearing and from even what I've heard, like, it seems like it was pretty cool. I don't know if that's what gonna break Yachty out of what people already think about it. I kind of want to say something, but is such a hot take. I probably should save it for like a podcast or something. Actually, I'll say it now. And then let me think about it tomorrow and the day after. Yachty might end up being the Wale of the 2016 freshman class. And what I mean by that, maybe I should just leave that topic there and I could expound later. He might be the Wale of that class. The class itself is epic and classic, right? But, yeah. Do you get what I mean? Now, see, some of y'all don't get it. Somebody says, what the fuck? Wale's that nigga. That's not a diss for me to say it about Yachty. And first of all, I'm not trying to disrespect Yachty or Wale. I'm saying that two creative motherfuckers, but for whatever reason, they're just not selling and being consumed by everybody like everybody in the class. Remember, it was J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Wale. Remember, all of those guys were in that class. And then Wale kind of like fell back a little bit. And it's not for him not putting out good music. Wale's always been really creative and really dope. Wale, though, for whatever reason, his music stopped being consumed as much. And because of the lack of consumption, people started leaving him out of those big, well, it turned into just a big three. So it went from, remember, it went from it was the leader of the new school or whatever the case was, leader of the new school, like leaders of the new school or rap or whatever. I forgot what they called it, but it was like 5 to 6 rappers. You could probably even put Meek in there, like, even though Meek came a little bit after like Drake and Kendrick, right? But you could put a few people in there. And yeah, he just, after a while, people stopped kind of including him, but I don't think it's for because of a lack of talent. Am I tripping? Okay. If I'm tripping, all right, in that comparison, like, who am I shortchanging in the comparison? If I'm comparing Wale to Yachty, who am I shortchanging in that comparison? And y'all gotta understand, this is why people always get mad at me, because people only gonna hear, yo, he said Wale is Yachty or Yachty's Wale. No, I'm going off of the class. Remember the freshman class. Remember, these are the new clout era guys, right? Somebody said Yachty's not Wale. Somebody said, "Oh no, you're shortchanging." Okay. I thought y'all thought I was just playing Yachty, because I'm not trying to play Yachty at all. Somebody said, "Oh no, you're shortchanging Wale." I'm not saying Wale and Yachty are the same level of rapper. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all always fuck up my goddamn. Every time I try to make a great analogy, y'all fuck it up. I'm talking about how their career progressed and where they fall in that competition with their peers. That's it. Somebody say I'm playing Wale right now. See, somebody said, nigga, Yachty can't rap. I didn't mention Yachty being compared to Wale in terms of rapping. And also, Yachty can rap. Stop it. Somebody said, you keep comparing these things, why they get mad at you. Well, comparison is how you kind of get people to understand. You usually compare one unfamiliar thing with something that's a little bit more familiar or something you've seen before to kind of give, like, a good basis or a baseline, just that people could understand a little bit better. Like, maybe I can't equate everybody from that freshman list to somebody, right? Because if I called Uzi Drake, that would sound ridiculous, right? That would just sound fucking ridiculous, right? But maybe that's how I feel about the Wale Cardi thing. I'll say this: Uzi's like the future, like he's like future, right? 21 Savage is like, I don't know, who could I compare Savage to? We got to compare like, so we're talking about careers now, right? We're not talking about skill. We're talking about careers. Somebody said 21 Savage is like Meek Mill. Is that fair? Is that fair to say career wise 21's like Meek? Meek did start off hot now. Meek sold over 200,000 twice now. I'm going to be honest with you. Meek probably is one of the most disrespected rappers. He did sell over 200K twice. Like, let's be honest. Somebody said 21's like Gucci. Nah, but Gucci used to drop all the time. Gucci used to drop all the time. Remember, it's not only about skill. Yo, Sagittarius, man, you disrespectful. Nigga say, yo, Yachty's like Ace Hood. Like, stop it, bro. I'm done with you, nigga. Nigga said Ace Hood. Like, yo, come on, bro. That nigga said Ace Hood, bro. Like, salute to Ace Hood, though. All right, man. All right. Anyway, let's see if y'all consume this album, and let's see where Yachty goes from here.